Dalat. It's delicious.
Don't make me dance to a tune that you're humming. No, my body don't move like that.
Now the nice thing about where we're staying is not only is it clean, but it's central, and we're just a block away from the Dalat Central Market, and that is exactly where the night market is at night. So we're gonna head down there. It's a 5-minute walk. There's lots to see and eat. It's very crowded. We did a walkthrough last night when we first arrived, and it was a Tuesday night and still so busy. But I think that's because it's mid-June, and that means that school is done for the year and kids are on summer holidays. And so I think Dalat is very popular. It's a big tourist destination, and so a lot of families are already visiting. So we're in the Central Highlands, which means it's considerably cooler. I think we're only up maybe 1,000 meters, but I'm cold. And so it's pants weather, it's sweater weather, and you'll see a lot of people actually wearing like winter jackets. This is a good spot to pick up fake winter clothing, better than the Russian market in Saigon, because you'll get it at a good price. It's also a very popular city for secondhand clothing. So the shopping here is pretty good. People don't talk about that because it's known as an agricultural area. So it is the capital of strawberries. It's avocado season right now. It's dragon fruit season right now. Lychee season right now. This is a really good time to come, but this area is known for being very rich in fruits and vegetables. And that's what makes it so great here. It attracts so many local Vietnamese tourists because they come here to buy a lot of specialty ingredients. So the first area we're about to walk to is just around the corner, and it's a set of stairs, which normally would not be that interesting because it's a set of stairs into the market, but actually that's where everybody kind of goes to hang out. They've got plastic seats that you can sit on and eat a bunch of street food. It gets crowded early. We're probably far too late to actually sit somewhere there, but we'll check it out. So as I said, Dalat is the strawberry capital of Vietnam. Now, I happen to come from a strawberry capital as well. Not a capital, but in Nova Scotia, there are strawberry fields all over. There's 2 blocks. My first job was actually picking strawberries, so I know strawberries well. Looking at them, they're not as red or as vibrant as the ones that you will get in Nova Scotia, but they also serve them differently. So this is a strawberry shake. The reason why they call it a shake is because they put sugar, salt, I think, and then also this chili pepper on it, almost like what you get in Mexico or also Indonesia, that they put on fruit that might not be completely ripe. This one was more ripe, definitely better. But I will say this, having the sugar, salt, that chili on the strawberries makes it completely different. I can't compare it to home. Definitely not as ripe, but so tasty. This is a great snack, and it was only 25,000. Now, what's interesting about this place is during the day, it's completely lined with flower shops because Dalat is also home to so many flowers, lots of agriculture, many flowers. And then around 4 or 5 o'clock, all the flower shops close, and then all of these street vendors open. So it completely changes, and it becomes a pedestrian street, kind of.
Want all my tips, including what didn't make it into videos? Check out my Vietnam guide for what to see, eat, and do, plus crucial tips for renting a motorbike in Vietnam.
So another very popular item that you can only have in Dalat, this Vietnamese drink, is a warm soy milk. And of course in Dalat, because it is a mountain area, there are tons of warm drinks. I'm having the soy milk. You can also get corn, and Alan got green bean. Now the interesting thing about this is the traditional way to eat it is actually with these pastries. A lot of different kinds of traditional French style pastries. And as soon as Alan saw this, he knew there was something in the middle. He said, I think it's creamy inside. And he was right. Look at that. It's nice and creamy inside. I'm gonna first try the drink, but I've been told you're supposed to actually dip it in. It's really good. It almost tastes like a warm cereal. And then let's get this creamy bread. That's good. This place is packed. There are 5 tables in here, lots of people, lots of kids, a lot of families here. And this is really great, only 15,000. All right, so we've got avocado. I don't know if this is coconut ice cream or what, but also we've got some peanut on top, 25,000. Wow. The avocado is very fruity. And this ice cream is so light. I think it might be coconut. And then just the peanuts. This is a perfect mix. I love it. This is fantastic. If you see a little girl selling Kembo and the yogurt, get it from her because she makes great avocado ice cream. So this is Dalat pizza. In other places they call it Vietnamese pizza, but it was actually invented in Dalat. And so what they do is they take a rice paper sheet and then they put egg, ham, dried beef, and then spices and green onion. Now, you can find it all over Dalat on every corner. Where we are staying, there are hundreds of university students and kids eating this. Here it costs 25, but by where we are, I think it starts at 15, and you can get a number of different toppings, just as you would get for pizza. And it's cheap, so you see lots of kids just sitting out eating it. Crunchy. I think they put some mayo on it. I gotta say, I waited a while to get this, but it's actually really tasty. Cooked over charcoal. You can see it's just like crunchy, tasty. It's junk food, but it's really good. Here it's 25, but as I said, you can look around and get it elsewhere. When you come here, you're also going to see this place called Lang Farm. It's so popular here. I think there are 3 locations, 2 right along the street, and that is because it is a very reputable place to buy ingredients like tea, dried fruit. I've heard that a lot that's sold around here in the market is actually from China. So a lot of Vietnamese don't want to go and take their chance on the market. They'll come into here, Lang Farm. I'm so excited for this spot because it specializes in snails, which is what we wanted to get. Now, we've ordered and then they brought us just a little plate of things to get ready. So I think this is a sweet chili sauce, but this here, if you watch my Moulinet video, we had shrimp and then also squid, and it came with this green chili salt sauce. I think that's what this is. So they brought this out to us. They said it is like greasy lemongrass chili, and it smells really good. What do you think? Do you want to try it? So this spot is also so busy. It's tucked behind, and so many people here are doing their own little barbecue. So Alan has already said that they're good. I'm so excited about this. Although, I don't think I've ever eaten snails with chopsticks before. I'm trying to pick one up right now, and it's hard. All right, I did it. And then you just pry it out. I think that's one of your, yeah. All right, I got it. Ooh, it smells amazing. Oh, it's really good. This is tasty. But you know what would make it better? This green chili salt. Oh, I can't wait for that. If someone has a recipe for green chili salt, please send it to me because I love it. Put it in this sauce. Oh, guys, look at this. Oh, it's so good. It tastes like spicy pepper with lime juice with a little bit of lemon juice. maybe with some like fresh herbs in it. I don't know what it is. I know there's no lime juice in it, but it is delicious. If you've never thought you would eat a snail before, this is the place to try it. They're so good. So as I was saying, one of my general rules of thumb is only eating seafood by the sea. I'm from the ocean. Anytime I go, I lived in Toronto for 10 years, never ordered seafood at a restaurant, only bought frozen seafood, cooked it myself. But here we are in the mountains. Those snails were one of the best things I've had. They were so good that Alan was still hungry and I just thought, yeah, let's get some squid because the food here is so good. And you know what? It's cheaper than Mouine. The service is friendlier. Like overall, Dalat is where it's at. I love this place. So I have to say, after going to Mouine and paying so much and having such bad service and kind of having that woman lie to me about the price of the squid, and then ordering this for $200 and finding out that it was a lot of squid and then also vegetables, I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. Now the only thing is, we had to cook it ourselves, which we didn't know. Thankfully, Alan has cooked squid before. You did a really good job. It's super tender. Nice work. And this is actually really good. They marinate it in this chili sauce. And so actually when you cook it, the whole area just becomes this like heavy chili smoke that everyone coughs. But nobody seems to mind. Like in Vietnam, that just is like a thing. Somebody's cooking, they're frying chilies, and everybody coughs, but no one ever says anything about the inconvenience of it. You know, normally a night market, sometimes they're good, but sometimes they're not. And usually the restaurants aren't that great, but this one, Quan Oc Lan, really good, very reasonable prices. Seafood in the mountains, like Vietnam blowing me away. Oh good. I hope you've enjoyed this video of the Dalat Night Market as much as I've enjoyed making it. It was so delicious. I really love Dalat. It's a little bit cooler here, and so it's a little bit different, but also there's so much agriculture here. It really is a food city that a lot of people overlook. They come here, they might do the Alpine roller coaster, and maybe they go see some of the quirky things. They like to look at the French architecture, but the heart here really is the food. Now I can't stay longer because we are driving a motorbike from south to north. So we are on a timeline and we only have, I think, 25 days left. And we still want to go up the coast to Hanoi. We want to do the Haijiang Loop, Halong Bay. There's so much more to see. And so to Dalat, I will have to say I will see you next time because I would love to eat those snails again. See you in the next video. I'll be in the Trang. Join my Patreon community for more behind the scenes and exclusive content you won't find elsewhere. You can also find me on Instagram, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. All of these things make my day. Thank you so much for your support.